And hello, hello, and hello. Yes, it is Sunday, the 21st, and I just had my hair washed and then thought I'd hack it. Basically, so that's what you do. You hack your own hair. I took a tiny bit off the length, not very much, because as you can see, still very long. But then I thought, oh, I'll do these bits, you see, and yeah. Something like that. But flick them over there. They want to know. I obviously did the same on this side, just trimmed a bit. But yeah, it's not the greatest, but it'll do. It will do. Anyway, as I said, it's Sunday. I did. What did I tell you last? I can't remember. Oh yeah, I did that really sort of negative video about everything. Yeah, I'm okay. Just frustrated. So I will. What I'm going to do is because I have a couple of clips from the last time I went into town, which was 11 days ago. It's Sunday today, and it was a week on Wednesday. Is that 11 days ago? Because I haven't got maths in my head. So 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I think so. Anyway, I will put that footage in now. Okay, now. Go watch. Stay here and watch. I mean, yeah. Cormorant in Mulberry Park. He's just been in the water and now he's drying off. And see if you come out the back and that's how you have to get dry. Just shake all your bits about. Oh wow, fast drying. If you zoom out, all the park's had a trim. We've cut all the bushes back in here so you can see things a lot better. I think it's a Christmas display. And then there's the Christmas tree, which kind of looks a bit pathetic to me. I mean, I know it's not dressed her out, but you know. Thought I'd come round and show it better. But yeah, it's not very exciting, is it? Seems slightly wonk. I hope they're going to decorate them planks, bollards, whatever it is at the bottom. As you saw, there was some footage of a cormorant in Mulberry Park, which they don't usually see it in there, but apparently it had been there a bit. And so I got some footage of that, and then I showed you they were putting up the Christmas display, I suppose, and so I showed you that and the tree, which I thought was a bit pathetic, to be honest. But it all has been added to, obviously. The tree's literally got lights around it from what I've seen on other people's footage and photographs and things. But they've got some, like, I assume they're like plastic meant to be ice sculptures, I guess. But anyway, next time I go into town, which I did say that I thought that last one would have been the last time. However, I think I probably will go back at some point in the coming week, because we're going to have a warmer spell. I mean, by warmer spell, I mean 10 to 12, where it's been like minus the last week, and we've had snow and we've had all of that stuff. So, yeah, I think I will get into town at some point next week. And so I will show you what it all looks like now. Because there's a load of fairground rides and all sorts and stuff from what I've seen and things. So I will do that. I'll also go back and see if the cormorant's still in Mowbray. But I also want to get to Roker Park, which is the other way. Because we've had a cormorant by the pond. In fact, I think at one point there was 3 of them, which is quite unusual for them to be just at the pond. You know, it's not the biggest area of water, and they do tend to be along the river. But there is some, now, is it right, stickleback fish in the pond, which aren't very big, but they seem to be eating it. I've seen people, you know, show footage. Hopefully they're still there when I manage to get there next week. So yeah, I will do that as well. And so from that video, I didn't go out for 9 days, and then I literally just went round the block because it was a bit icy and stuff. So I did take a little bit of footage. I'll stick that in now so you can see. Hello, I'm outside. Woohoo! So I'm outside after 9 days in, and I really needed the fresh air. And although it's a bit nippy, it's totally worth it. So yeah, there's little bits of ice patches here and there, but I think as long as I stay on the flat, then I'll be fine, and it won't be a problem. So yeah, but it's just cool to get some fresh air. So I just thought, right, just be positive from now on. Yesterday was very negative and frustrating. I'm going to just be positive. Hope that the wheels will come in time before my tyres go bald. There is the ridges are flat now that the tyre is supposed to have, but they're not bald. So I will continue to go out. Obviously I'm just staying around the doors today because I'm just going to stay on the flat, like I said. But yeah, and hopefully everything will be okay. Oh, and I remember, well, I don't know if you remember, I mentioned that there was drilling and stuff outside yesterday, and basically they have moved the scaffolding again, and you can partly get out. Honestly, it's a joke. To be honest, you can get out if you shimmy, you know, past. It doesn't open fully, but I'm not going to complain anymore because I'm done with complaining. I need a day off, to be honest. So yeah, I'm just going to enjoy my time out. I'll probably be out for about an hour. My fingertips are already a bit numb already. I can, you know, feel the cold, but it's definitely really needed. Yeah, so unless I see anything amazing in the meantime, I shall see you when I get back in. I think I said in that video that I haven't watched it yet or anything, and I think I mentioned that the back door, you were able to shimmy out of it to get access to the back. So and that I just wasn't going to complain anymore because it was enough, and I just couldn't be bothered. So, yeah, that is the case, and so that's good news. What else do I need to tell you about? I got a letter in the post from Gwen, who is Stephen's mum, and I have it here. I won't read all of it, but I just wanted to read this part, which was she said, many thanks from her other son David and all of the family for our efforts. That they are deeply touched, basically, at such a huge amount raised in a very short time. She said that she consoles herself that Stephen was loved by all who knew him in life, and the wonderful way that we have remembered him. So yeah, I just wanted to tell you that because yeah, she really wanted me to pass on the thanks to everyone, as I have thanked you so many times, and I still am blown away by it, just how amazing this community is, and how when we all, you know, get together, we can do something magical like that in such a sad, because of such a sad situation, really. So yes, thank you again. What else was I going to tell you? Oh yeah, because there was so I've mentioned before about working with a nurse. So basically, and I don't know how much I've spoke of it before in terms of how much I've said about it. So it's basically trying to find out how many people who were like me, housebound and living with obesity, but it's kind of weird to say, but there's two versions of me that is like that, right? So although I can get out right now, have a hoist in a wheelchair, I'm not always able to. Do you know what I mean? Like, in terms of something breaks down, I've got to rely on carers, blah, 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 blah. So, but the other me, the old me, sounds weird talking about me in two sort of people, but whose mental health stopped them from leaving the house because I was just so ashamed and felt judged and all of that sort of stuff. Obviously, there's more people like that out there who don't get out, who are stuck in their homes because of either physical or mental health relating to obesity. And yeah, so her aim is to find that out, because there's no treatment for those kinds of things, in terms of, like, you become a forgotten person, I guess. But in another way, for me personally, I kind of want it to disappear, you know. So that's what I've been helping with. She's creating a survey so that can go out, so that they've got, like, so she can complete a paper on said things that can be published, that can hopefully mean that there'll be change. So that's been coming along really well. Now, as part of that, there is a UK coalition for obesity, and they're doing a podcast, and I have been invited onto that said podcast to talk about being housebound and living with obesity, basically. So yeah, it's so strange, because I would have hidden away. Like, there was no way that I would do something like this. No way to draw attention to myself, to, you know what I mean, for people to ridicule and whatever. But it's not how I feel now. I want, like, more awareness. I want people to realise that it's not the eat less, move more simple thing that so many people judge people by, and it bugs the shit out of me that is the case, that no one willingly puts themselves in this situation. Like, you don't, you know what I mean? There's so much more to it. There's obviously the mental side of it. There's the physical sides of it. There's the medical conditions that add to it. So I have an underactive thyroid, and I have lipedema, which both adds to it. Yes, I know I'm still big, but like, do you know what I mean? If you look in, I don't know, we'll say the world of movies, television, the fat person was the joke, always, and people have, people judge you for that, and not only judge you, but share their opinion to your face. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, I don't know, bugs me. It really does. It bugs me. So if I can help, if I can do something, if I can make one person like view it differently, and I know that I've done that before. When I did way before I did YouTube, when I did my blog, and just writing the truth of how I felt, and someone read that and told me that it had changed their opinion, because they were very much you're just greedy and lazy sort of thing, and that is just not the case. But yeah, anyway, I'm pleased to be doing something to help it, and hopefully, like I said, if it changes one person's viewpoint, or make one person feel less alone, and then it's worth it. Really is worth it. So yeah, I'm pleased to be doing that. So that is being recorded on the 3rd of December. If I can share it, I will, because, like I said, in my head I had Eminem going, "I'm not afraid." Like, that's really a bit dramatic, isn't it? But the truth was, I used to be, and I won't be anymore. That's it. So, yeah. If that means Eminem's going to play on my head now and then, let him. Whatever. Yeah, so, as I said, it's Sunday. It is... Do you know what it is, right? It's been okay this morning, and yet the weather said it was 100% forecast for rain, so I didn't go out. And I mean, it's definitely changing now. It looks like it's going to rain any moment. It's gone really dark outside, but I could have gone out this morning, and it's bugging me now. Because, like, it was, like, meant to be heavy and everything, so I didn't, because it's, like, I wouldn't have minded if it was just a bit of drizzle or whatever, but I can't really get the wheelchair wet. You know what I mean? Well, just because of the electric parts of it, not the rest of them are bothered, but yeah. And apparently it's meant to be chucking it down tomorrow as well. So my aim was, so I thought to myself, oh well, I got out on Friday, maybe I'll get out on Tuesday, but I'm gonna have to, because it just plays with my brain if I don't. It really does. I should have put the light on now, because it's gone really dark. But never mind. I think I'm done. I think I've said what I need to say. Being more positive, moving forward, less frustration. Well, probably not, because it'll always be, but just getting out of myself. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I shall catch you next time, hopefully at some point next week when I can get out, and I shall, see you then. Bye bye now. Bye bye.